biggest barrier to quality health care, I would say, is the time you get to spend with a patient and overlooking the things you need to get done. There's no doubt we'll be qualified. In fact, for everything they've said, we're already doing. In fact, they said they guaranteed it this weekend, and I do believe it. Everything they do is geared towards getting you ready for that, and really, it's not even in my thought process. I'm already doing all the things that we know they require. And even if it's a moving target, they're on top of it and have changed things.
Do you feel that the whole meaningful use effort is good for healthcare in general? Kind of meaningful use of technology to improve healthcare?
Yeah, certainly. Yes, at times it is. I'm not sure it's its real goal, but it certainly, as an ideal, what it helps you and instructs you or reminds you to do, these things you know, but because of time constraints you don't always do, it does make you do things that are helpful. And just access to care for other doctors, medicine lists, you can download your medicines. If you come to me as a patient, I can say, oh, you're on this, and so you won't remember your blood pressure medicine, let's say. I can figure all that out from that. And all that is very meaningful, I would say. It wasn't for me. I did it on my own years, even before they talked about that. I did it for different reasons than I really love it for. I did it for ease of documentation, legibility, and now I love it for its e-prescribing and automatic, like we were just talking about, I can download your history, sending all the prescriptions electronically, health maintenance reminders, and then allowing you to do things like you've done them before automatically. So if I've seen a person for whatever, bronchitis, and I do A, B, C, D, and E, well, the next time a different person comes, it automatically can open that up and I can choose A, B, C, and D without having to go through this whole database of drugs or follow-up times or instructions. Most of them are just curious. They wonder what will happen if my computer crashes, but I explained to them that they do, and computers do when power goes out, but it's momentary. But I like another feature I like that I could have mentioned it on that, because this is the one thing they say, what about the saving of your information? Well, what I do is I send it out every night, basically to 2 cities, send out the entire copy, and if they don't get it the next morning, or it tells me what they received or didn't receive, so I know, and then every night it's rewritten. So, if this city falls in the ocean or this one gets blown away by a hurricane, I have it. Plus I have it locally, it's stored, it's my information on the server. And, so if we get struck by lightning or burned or flooded, then we have last night's copy. And then the machines will actually hold today's information. So it's really hard to lose it. As long as your backup system works, it would be really hard to lose. Honestly, I think there's just too many reasons not to do it. I mean, I think they've gotten so good at knowing what we need, knowing what we have to have, knowing what we like, knowing the kind of care we want to provide. And it's always in the back of our mind, but because we're rushing, we can't do that. This makes it so easy. I think it's increased my productivity. I'm able to spend more time. That means more money. Carry your thing to the hospital with you, and so you have all your notes with you when you go to the hospital. I'd do it in a second. I wish it had been available earlier. And every version gets better. They really keep up.